Hello, I'm JT Quicks. I love you all. You're all awesome. This week we're going to talk about when we remove our fear, we remove the hate. When we remove the fear, we remove the hate. Okay? Because hate is created from fear. Okay? And that's why we're going to talk about that. Okay? My soul's been in heaven for over 10 years now. Okay? All right? I see Satan. I see the truth in real time. Okay? I see prejudice and hate and things like that. Okay? That's how come I can explain all this stuff to you. Okay? What I'm doing is I'm in the war for heaven, and I'm gathering the intelligence for you. Okay? And I'm explaining the entire war for heaven to you, so you understand how to conquer evil and win and deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? That's what these videos are all about. Okay? All right? Actually, Satan started a war against me in heaven. Okay? All right? Me in heaven don't lose. Okay? And when you enter that war, the same's going to happen to you. Okay? When you enter the war for heaven. Okay? So that's why I'm explaining all this stuff. In case you're in the war for heaven, you understand the difference between good and evil. Okay? And things like that. All right? That's what these videos are about. Okay? So let's get on with our subject. Okay? Let's talk about how hate is created. See, hate is created from fear, because you see, fear is Satan. Satan is fear. Okay? All right? So the hate is created from fear. Okay? What else is created from fear? The prejudicism and hate is created from fear. When a person lives in fear, they defend Satan. When a person removes their fear, they defend heaven. Okay? All right? We get attacked by evil in different ways. When a country gets attacked by evil, it gets attacked by terrorism. Okay? When a country gets attacked by evil, it gets attacked by terrorism. Okay? This attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Okay? When a person gets attacked by evil, they get attacked by prejudice and hate. Okay? This also attacks their love and freedom and creates fear on them. Okay? Keeping them in fear. Okay? That's what evil does. See, evil creates fear, and fear creates evil. It's like a vicious cycle. What I'm showing you is how to break that cycle and put your soul back in heaven where it belongs. Okay? So you can conquer evil and win. Okay? And you can be victorious. Okay? All right? So, because I want you to overcome evil and win. Okay? What else? Things that are caused from fear is prejudice and hate is created from fear. Okay? Evil is created from the prejudice and hate. Okay? What else? Hate and corruption is prejudice and hate. Where you have hate and corruption, you have pain and suffering. Things like that. That's what's going on throughout our country and maybe throughout the world. Where you have hate and corruption, you have pain and suffering. Okay? So, all right. What else? Things like chaos, that's created from fear, because that's created from prejudice and hate. Things like chaos, all the chaos we see throughout the world, that's from prejudice and hate. That's caused from fear. Okay? All this bad stuff we see going on around the world is caused from fear. Mental illness and suicide, okay? That is caused from evil, which is created from prejudice and hate. Because when a person, this causes, prejudice and hate causes mental illness and suicide. Okay? Prejudice and hate causes that on a person. Okay? So I explain a little bit of that, you know, if you'd like, I can. When you want me to explain a little bit about suicide, I could do that in a minute, okay? What else? All the bad stuff you see going on around the world is created from fear. That's why I'm showing you how to remove your fear in my videos, okay? I'm showing you how to believe in yourself, never, ever, ever give up to win against evil, okay? Against prejudice and hate, okay? And that's going to remove your fear, okay? To win, okay? And that's going to remove your fear, all right? And that's what I'm showing you in my videos, okay? What else? I said I was going to explain a little bit about suicide, okay? What happens with suicide is, see, prejudicism makes you give up. That's what prejudicism does, see? Prejudicism makes you give up, okay? All right? Things like I can't, I cannot, you can't, you cannot, all these discouragements, you find that in prejudicism. That stuff makes you give up, okay? And what happens is, with suicide, is the person's in the war for heaven, and they don't know it, okay? And they're going through some hard times, you know? And they just, you know, it's tough. I know it is, because I was there. And what happens is, they're being attacked by evil, okay? They're actually being attacked by evil. And when they don't understand that they're being attacked by evil, they're in the war for heaven. And what do? They give up. And when they give up, they commit suicide. That's how suicide is created, from evil. Okay? That's why I tell you never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? That's how suicide's created. Okay? From evil. All right? Prejudice and hate attacks us. Okay? Prejudice and hate, what prejudice and hate does is, prejudice and hate keeps love weak and broken. Okay? Because what evil does is, evil breaks love. That's what evil does. Evil breaks love, keeps it weak in fear. So now you have fear and evil, and you're not delivering your souls to heaven. That's what's happening. See, okay? The prejudice and hate trolls and cowards, they live in fear. Because what did I say? If you live in fear, you defend Satan. If you remove your fear, you defend heaven. Okay? So, all right? So the prejudice and hate trolls and cowards, they live in fear. Okay? They're called the prejudice and hate trolls and cowards because what they do is they break love, keep it weak in fear. That's what the prejudice and hate trolls and cowards do. That is Satan's army. Okay? And what happens is they live in fear. This is what's keeping love weak and broken in fear, is the prejudice and hate. Okay? It's keeping love weak and broken in prejudice and hate. In fear. So if, as long as you're in fear, you will never see the truth from heaven, and you will never deliver your soul to heaven if you live in fear. That's why I'm showing you how to remove your fear. When you remove all your fear, your soul enters heaven. Okay? All right? What else can I throw in there? When you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? All right? This defends love and freedom with its forces of love. That's what that does. Okay? Because heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. Okay? That's what heaven is. and thrive for that, because that's what heaven is. All right? So, all right? And what you're doing is, when you increase the forces of your love, you're defending heaven with its forces of love. Okay? When you increase the forces of your love, when you believe in yourself, because see, believing in yourself removes your fear. Fear goes against two things: believing in yourself and believing in heaven. Fear stops you from believing in heaven. That's what it does. That's why we need to remove the fear, so we can start believing in heaven again. Okay? Because you got the fear stopping you from believing in heaven. And if we can remove the fear, you can start believing in heaven again. That's why I tell you, always believe in yourself. Yes, you can. Okay? All right? That goes against the fear. Okay? I want you to never give up to win against evil. Okay? That makes your love unbreakable. Okay? That will make your love unbreakable. So this way we have powerful, unbreakable love. Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. Evil couldn't break Jesus. Okay? Even when Jesus was on the cross, Jesus couldn't be broken. Okay? That means Jesus won, because Jesus couldn't be broken. Okay? That's why Jesus was victorious and won against evil, because he was powerful, unbreakable love. Well, I'm showing you the same thing in my videos. I'm showing you how to achieve powerful, unbreakable love, just like Jesus Christ. Okay? So, I want you to always believe in yourself. Yes, you can. Okay? Always believe in yourself. Yes, you can. Deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? All right? That's going to start removing the fear. Now we got to keep the fear out. So we got to make your love unbreakable. All right? So what we're doing is we're going to tell you to never, ever give up. To win against evil. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win. Okay? Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win. That's going to make your love unbreakable. Okay? Always win against evil. Okay? And that's going to make your love unbreakable. Because evil breaks love. It keeps it weak in prejudice and hate. And fear. That's what prejudice and hate does. It breaks love, keeps it weak in fear. As long as you're in fear, prejudice and hate is being created. As long as there's fear. If we can remove the fear, we can remove the prejudice and hate and start delivering souls to heaven. Okay? That's why when you remove the fear, you remove the hate. Because the hate is created from the fear. Okay? Prejudice and hate is created from fear. So when we remove the fear, we remove the prejudice and the hate. So when we remove the fear, we're going to remove the hate. And as your love gets stronger and stronger and stronger, it's going to fight against prejudice. Your love fights against prejudice when you increase the forces of your love. It actually fights against prejudice. Okay? So it hurts their prejudice. That's what it does. When you increase the forces of your love. Through believing in yourself and never giving up. Okay? To win against evil. That's increasing the forces of your love. You're removing your fear. What did I say? If you live in fear, you defend Satan. Remove your fear, you defend heaven. The prejudice and hate trolls and cowards live in fear. Okay? They attack. The prejudice and hate trolls and cowards live in fear. They attack the truth. They hate heaven. And they attack the forces of love that actually come from heaven. Okay? All right? I'm actually showing you how to defend heaven in my videos. Okay? That's what this does. Okay? So, Did I get enough into that? How hate is created? Did you hear enough about that? Hate's created from fear. When we remove the fear, we remove the hate. It's pretty simple. I'm showing you how to remove your fear in my videos. Okay? And when you increase the forces of your love, it fights prejudicism. That's how we fight prejudicism. Okay? As we increase the forces of our love and deliver our souls to heaven correctly. Because when you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. You are defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? All right? So, what else? Would you like me to explain the war a little bit? A long time ago, before civilization, the war started against heaven, okay? This is before civilization, okay? They say that Satan got casted out of heaven. Well, if Satan is fear, fear is Satan, then it was fear that got casted out of heaven, okay? And when this fear got casted out of heaven, that's when the war started against heaven, before civilization. Why civilization is important in this conversation is because it's civilization that is keeping your souls out of heaven. Okay? Because back before civilization, yous were delivering your souls to heaven because you had to live in the wild. Back when we lived in the wild, it was instinct to survive in the wild. So the instinct to survive in the wild is to believe in yourself. You always have to win when you live in the wild. You gotta win to survive in the wild, right? You never give up, and you gotta win to survive in the wild. So you automatically was delivering your soul to heaven back before civilization. Back when we were caveman, cavewoman, Indians, things like that. Okay? Before civilization. When civilization came around, so did the fear and the evil. Okay? And what happened was, as civilization spread throughout the land and throughout the world, so did the fear and the evil. And this is fear and evil is keeping your souls out of heaven. Okay? And what happens is, this is keeping your love weak in fear. As long as you're in fear, you never see the truth from heaven, and you never deliver your soul to heaven, as long as you live in fear. That's why we need to remove the fear. Okay? Things like socialism, communism, and dictatorships, these are evil. These keep your souls out of heaven. Okay? Things like socialism, communism, and dictatorships keep your soul out of heaven. Okay? Those are evil. Okay? All right? What else? Yeah. Okay? You need pure love and freedom. You need to thrive for pure love and freedom, because it's pure love and freedom is heaven. Okay? The pure love and freedom is heaven. Pure prejudicism is hell. Pure prejudicism is hell. Pure love and freedom is heaven. Okay? Just think of it like that, okay? This way you know the difference between good and evil. Okay? Yeah, all right? So, things like socialism, communism, and dictatorships are evil. These keep your souls at heaven. What they do is, see, Satan controls us through fear. Okay? Because Satan is fear. That's how Satan controls us, through fear. They control us with fear. When you live in socialism or communism and dictatorships, they control you with fear. They stoke fear on you and control you. Okay? So, that's why heaven is a pure love and freedom for your soul. Okay? And hell is pure prejudicism. Okay? So, all right? I know the difference. I learned the difference from heaven. Okay? I never read the Bible. I learned the difference from heaven. Okay? All right, now we're going to explain to you how to deliver your souls to heaven. Okay? How an animal delivers its soul to heaven. Okay? Let's explain how an animal delivers its soul to heaven. All animals live in the wild. Okay? That's how they deliver their souls to heaven, because they live in the wild. And it's instinct for them to survive in the wild. So what they do is they believe in themselves. All animals believe in themselves. See, animals that live in the wild don't live in fear. Okay? They understand dangers and stuff like that, but they don't live in fear. Okay? And what they do is they never give up to win. They have to win to survive in the wild. And that keeps their soul in heaven while they are alive. All animals win when they die, because their soul's already in heaven when they die. But that's why an animal is unconditional love. Okay? All right? What else? Yeah, okay? Well, it works the same way with the human, except with the human, what you're doing is you're going up against evil. Okay? You're removing your fear and going up against evil with the human, because you got fear and evil in civilization. So what you're doing is always believe in yourself, never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? Because it's fear and evil that's keeping your soul out of heaven. Okay? So it's always believe in yourself, never ever give up to win against evil. Prejudicism and hate. When I say evil, I mean prejudicism and hate. Okay? Just so you know. When I say evil, I mean prejudicism and hate. Okay? All right. All right. So, what you're doing is, when you believe in yourself, you're removing your fear. That's what you're doing. Okay? When you believe in yourself, and yes, you can. Okay? Because I know you can. You're removing your fear. Okay? When you never give up to win against evil, never give up to win against evil, right? That's going to make your love unbreakable. Okay? So now we have powerful, unbreakable love. Because as you remove your fear out of your love's going to increase. The forces of your love increases as you remove the fear out of your love. Building courage. That's actually what that does. That actually builds courage. Yeah. Okay? So, all right? Yeah, okay? When you believe in yourself and you remove your fear, you're building courage, okay? And what you're doing is you're increasing the forces of your love when you remove the fear out of your love. Okay? When we remove the fear out of our love, we're removing the corruption. The corruption comes from the fear. That's where the corruption's created from. The corruption that's within you is created from the fear. Okay? By removing the fear, we're going to remove that corruption. That corruption is prejudicism and hate. So when we remove the fear, we will remove any prejudicism that may be in you, because you are living in fear. So when we remove that fear, we're going to remove the prejudicism that may be within you. Okay? It's your own fear that makes you prejudge and hate. Okay? So when we remove the fear, you will stop prejudging and you'll stop hating others when we remove the fear. Okay? What else? Okay? Never give up to win against evil. Don't give up, don't give in, always win. That makes your love unbreakable. Okay? So this is where we have powerful, unbreakable love. Just like Jesus Christ. What did I say? Evil could not break Jesus Christ. Because Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. Jesus was unbreakable. Evil could not break him. Even when he was on the cross, evil could not break him. Okay? And that's what I'm showing you how to do, is become unbreakable. Just like Jesus Christ. Okay? I'm actually showing you how to follow Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way. This is following Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way. Always believing in yourself, never ever giving up to win. Okay? All right? You're following Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way. Okay? So what happens is, see, evil tries to break love. By making your love unbreakable, we're keeping the fear out. See, if fear breaks love, it puts fear back in you. By making your love unbreakable, we're keeping the fear out. Okay? All right? So what happens is we're removing the fear and keeping the fear out by making your love powerful and unbreakable, just like Jesus Christ. Okay? Now, as you remove more and more of your fear, you start to behave. You'll start to behave. You'll start to know the difference between good and bad. Automatically. You start to learn the difference between good and bad automatically. Okay? As you're removing more and more of your fear, you're going to start learning the difference between good and evil from heaven. Not out of the Bible, from heaven. Okay? All right? We, Jesus Christ, love in heaven. We love you. We pray for you. And we cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? We love and pray for you, that you can deliver your soul to heaven and overcome evil. Okay? So, all right? What else? As you're removing more and more of your fear, you're going to stop prejudging and hating others. That's going to remove your prejudicism. And you'll stop prejudging and hating others. Don't fear God. Okay? They got you fearing God. Don't fear God. Okay? Jesus Christ is your best friend. Okay? Jesus Christ is my best friend. Jesus Christ is your best friend. Do you fear your best friend? No. He loves you unconditionally. Okay? He loves you, he prays for you, and he cheerleads your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, Jesus Christ has your back. Okay? All right? So, Jesus Christ had my back all the way to heaven. Okay? So, it took me a while to figure that one out, but he did have my back all the way to heaven. Okay? What else? Yeah. Okay? Don't fear God. Jesus Christ is your best friend. Okay? All right? We're trying to remove the fear. We want you fearless. That's what we want. We want to remove all the fear. Fearless. We want you fearless. Okay? That's what we want. We want to remove all that fear. When we remove all the fear, that's going to increase the forces of your love. Okay? When we remove all the fear. Okay? That's going to increase the forces of your love. To make your love powerful and unbreakable, just like Jesus Christ. Okay? Don't fear judgment. There is no judgment. You're removing the prejudicism out of your love. There's no judgment in love. None. Okay? When you deliver your soul to heaven this way, there is no judgment. Don't have to worry about judgment. You don't have to see they get you fearing judgment. There is no judgment. Okay? There's no judgment in heaven. Your soul enters heaven, there's no judgment, because you're removing your prejudicism. You're removing your prejudgment and your hate out of your love. Okay? So there is no judgment. Okay? All right? Things like, and do what they say can't be done. Let me get that in there. Do what they say can't be done. What I mean by is you gotta break the laws of prejudicism. Okay? Things like I can't, I cannot, that's impossible. You can't, you cannot, that's impossible. Those are the laws of prejudicism. That's in your own fear. Your own fear makes you say that you can't do this and you can't do that. Your own fear causes you that. Your own fear holds you back. You got to go against that. You got to bust that. Do what they say can't be done. Okay? Go against the laws of prejudicism. Okay? Always believe in yourself. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? All right? Yes, you can. Okay? You got Satan trying to keep your soul out of heaven, telling you that you can't. Nah. You got to remove the fear. What did I say? Satan is fear. Fear is Satan. This must be removed. You know? Okay? So, all right? And what happens is you start to see more and more of the truth. You'll start to understand the truth in real time. Down here on the planet, you'll start to understand the truth in real time. Okay? You'll start to understand the real truth. You know? Whether it be politics and things like that, you'll start understanding the real truth. You'll know that you're being lied to. Things like that. Okay? All right? What else? You may start seeing evil throughout your world. You may start seeing evil. I see evil. I see Satan. I see the truth in real time. I see prejudice and hate. Things like that. Okay? Because I'm in the war for heaven. That's why I see this stuff. I see this stuff because I'm in a war for heaven. I'm attacked by a lot of prejudice and hate. I got more prejudice and hate stories than Jesus Christ. Okay? So, it's not easy being me. Being in a war for heaven is not easy. Okay? And what happens is, when you remove all your fear, you overcome things. You overcome things when you remove all your fear. You'll overcome things like maybe drinking, maybe smoking, things like that. Maybe if you're doing drugs and stuff, maybe you can overcome that. I overcame suicide. I overcame suicide and delivered my soul to heaven. That's what I did. That's why I told you, never commit suicide. If you commit suicide, Satan wins. So, I want you to overcome suicide and deliver your soul to heaven. See, when you get attacked by evil, you're defending heaven. That's why I never ever want you to give up to win. Okay? All right? Okay? So, if you commit suicide, Satan wins. If you don't commit suicide and deliver your soul to heaven, you win. Okay? You win. All right? That's a great feeling when you win. Yeah. Okay? Knowing that you're going to win when you die is the best feeling in the world. Okay? Knowing that you're going to win when you die is the best feeling in the world. You ain't going to care how your life is going as much if you know you're going to win when you die. Okay? You're going to learn the difference between the forces of love and prejudice and hate. Okay? I do not bow and break to prejudice and hate. Okay? I only bow and break to Jesus Christ's love in heaven. I learned the difference between the forces of love and evil from heaven. Okay? All right? I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. Yes, I believe in heaven. I believed in heaven again. That's what delivered my soul to heaven. Because I started believing in heaven again. I believed in a pure love and freedom for my soul. Because that's what heaven is. So you all got to start believing in heaven again. Okay? All right? Never ever give up. You're in a war for heaven. So you and heaven never lose. Okay? Satan's probably going to start a war against you and heaven. You and heaven never lose. Okay? All right? And this way, when you get attacked by prejudice and hate, you're going to know it. You're going to know it. And you ain't going to give up. And you ain't going to give in. Okay? And you're always going to win. All right? What did I say? Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win. Okay? All right? What else? Yeah, I don't bow and break to prejudice and hate. I learned the difference. Okay? Between prejudice and hate and the forces of love. Okay? I only bow and break to Jesus Christ's love in heaven. I don't bow and break to prejudice and hate. Okay? All right, now we're going to start getting into the causes and effect of prejudice and hate versus the forces of love. Okay? Or the forces of love versus prejudice and hate. We have our prejudice and hate trolls and cowards. Okay? That live in fear. Okay? They attack heaven. Okay? What they attack is the truth. They hate heaven, and they attack the forces of love that come from heaven. Okay? All right? So what happens is, when you go deliver your soul to heaven correctly, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. You're defending love and freedom with its forces of love. What did I say? Evil attacks love and freedom. You're defending love and freedom. Okay? So what happens is, as you increase the forces of your love, it's going to react against their fear. Because they live in fear. So it's going to react against their fear. What are they going to do? They're going to prejudge and hate you. They're going to prejudge and hate you because your love reacted against their fear. That's when you hurt their prejudice. That's what I call that. Okay? That's when you hurt their prejudice. It's prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards. Okay? All right? So they're going to come at you with things like hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stab in the back, prejudice attack, the blame you for this, blame you for that, everything is your fault, nothing's ever good enough, forget about it. You know what I mean? Because now you're in the war for heaven. And you're going to get attacked by that stuff. That's all prejudice and hate. Okay? And that's what the prejudice and hate trolls and cowards attack us with. Things like, you know, you name it, it's there. Jealousy, envyism, whatever you want to call that stuff. You know, it's all there. Okay? You know, it's pretty much hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stab in the back, prejudice attack. They talk behind your back. They blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Forget about it. You know what I mean? That's prejudice and hate. I was attacked by all of the above. I was attacked by all of the above. Okay? When you get attacked by that, you don't give up, you don't give in, and you always win against evil. Okay? Because that's what that is. That's prejudice and hate. That's evil. Okay? That's how the prejudice and hate trolls and cowards, they attack us with this. And they break our love. It's called breaking. I don't want them breaking you. I don't want them to break you. I want you to be unbreakable. Okay? All right? All right. What else? Let's say somebody hates you, and they're breaking your balls or they're breaking your chops. You tell them to go pound sand, go kick rocks. You know what I mean? That's what you do. You tell them to go pound sand, go kick rocks. This is a war. This is not a religion. This is a war. Let's say somebody hates you and they're breaking your balls, breaking your chops. You can tell them to take the Prejudicism and Hate and they can shove it up there. You know what I mean. Tell them to go pound sand, go kick rocks. I don't want them breaking you. You're not going to allow them to break you. That's the idea. Because see, evil breaks love. It keeps it weak. If we keep your love unbreakable, they ain't going to break you anymore. And you can deliver your soul to heaven. You understand? All right? We love you. Jesus Christ, love in heaven. We love you. We pray for you. And we cheerlead your soul to heaven. Okay? When I mean cheerlead your soul to heaven, I mean we believe in you, that you can overcome evil. That's what I mean. Okay? Yes, you can. You're a warrior. I want you to become unbreakable love, like a warrior. A good warrior never ever gives up. Okay? They kick the crap out of evil and they deliver their soul to heaven. Okay? What happens is when you increase the forces of your love, you defend your love heaven while delivering your soul to heaven, and you're defending love and freedom with its forces of love. That fights prejudicism. That removes fear. That fights prejudicism. That's what that does. Because now you're defending heaven. Okay? All right? When you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, you're defending heaven. And you will get attacked by its prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards that live in fear. This is how Satan attacks us. When we become a threat to Satan. We get attacked by prejudice and hate when we become a threat to Satan. Okay? What happens is your love reacts against their fear, and then they attack you with things like hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stab in the back, prejudice attack. They'll talk behind your back. They'll blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Nothing's ever good enough. Forget about it. You know what I mean? Because now you're in the war for heaven. Once you're in the war for heaven, you're in the war for heaven. That means you're going to win when you die. That's the best feeling in the world. Your life may get tough. Oh yeah, your life may get tough. But you're going to win when you die. Okay? My life was completely destroyed because of this. Because of the prejudice and the hate. But I never gave up to win. And I started seeing the truth from heaven. Okay? Heaven is the truth. Heaven is the truth. Heaven was the truth before civilization, and heaven is the truth now. Okay? I mean, you can still pray and all that. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, I don't prejudge. I don't. So, there's nothing wrong with it. I go to church every Sunday. Okay? And that's where I bow and break to Jesus Christ, love in heaven. Okay? When I go to church on Sunday. Okay? And I pray. Okay? And it feels great. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's great. I love it. Okay? So, I can worship Jesus Christ, love in heaven, my way. Okay? Because I'm in a war for heaven. Okay? So, all right? We love you, Jesus Christ, love in heaven. Okay? We love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? Jesus Christ always has your back. Okay? All right? Please subscribe to my videos. Okay? I'm going to try to put out more videos. Okay? I try to get a video out every week for you. Okay? All right? Please subscribe to my videos. I'd appreciate it. I'll get more information to you as I get it. This is all intelligence from heaven. Okay? I'm in a war for heaven, and I'm gathering the intelligence for you. Okay? So, until next week, I love you. Bye.